So this is just a quick tutorial on how to make a house with two intersecting gabled roofs. So first, as usual, let's get rid of our model. Then we're going to save this, call it house, and I'm going to store it in my SketchUp folder. SketchUp models. Great. So there we go, intersecting gables. And same, great. Okay, so for this, first of all, a little definition of a term. What's a gable? So a gable is the peaked roof that you think about when you think about a little kid's picture of a house. So let's start with a floor plan. Let's call this 12 by 24 feet. Okay, and then we'll pull it up just as we've done with the doghouse. Let's say the outer box, let's say it's another 12 feet high. Zoom out, rotate. Okay, so there's our box, and let's draw a line at the midpoints of the two tops, and then we're going to pull that up with the move tool. Select it, pull it straight up, click it, and now we're going to turn this whole thing into a group. So let's triple click it. So I'm going to hit spacebar. That brings us to the select tool, and triple click. 1, 2, 3. It selects all the lines and all the faces. Now I'm going to right click and go to make a group. So now it's one big component. Now what we're going to do is zoom out and move and make another, basically another house out here. Okay, so make another part of the house. Let's say this would be the front part of the house. And this part was 12 high. So if we were going to make this, pull this up 12 feet, it doesn't have to be the same number, but let's just say 12 feet. Okay. And now we want to center it so the whole house looks like a T. But we're going to make the gabled roof on this. And the gabled roof again, so right now this would be a house with a flat roof. And when we pull this up, we're creating the gable. Make sure it says on blue axis. And it has to be equal to or less than this roof. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing here. Go to the select tool, triple click, 1, 2, 3. Right click, make it a group. So now that has a little box around it. And now what we're literally going to do is take the two solid shapes and mush them into each other. And this is most easily done looking at it from the bottom. Okay, so now you can actually, I want to stay, I think it's a good reminder to save. I didn't mean to open all those tabs. So rotate this. Okay, now I'm going to take and move the small house and move it right up to the big house. So I want this midpoint here, so I'm going to click on it. And I want to snap right to the midpoint there, move it, and now I'm even going to move a little bit more in, click here, and smush it into the other house. Alright, now if we rotate and go back up to the top, that is what the top looks like. And if we zoom in, we can see the roof architecture here. Now, there's no line there, so what you need to do is go here to tape measure. Just kidding, not that one, not that one. Yeah, no. Yes, and then click here, which is the outer shell. So I want the outer shell of both of these selected. Great. And I click Shift to click both of them. Now we have that nice line there, and you have the two roofs gabled and joined. And I could actually bring this up if I want the roof lines to connect, but to do that I would have to open up these groups again. So if I were to edit that group as a whole, edit the group, etc., and find this line, maybe I can lift it up. Maybe it'll let me do that. Let's see. Find this line. Nope. Oh. Now, because it's got other geometry attached to it, it makes it much harder. So let's not do that. But that's basically how to make the house.